I have lost weight and gained weight before and after having my 3 kids. I gained 30 kilos every time I had a baby, but after that, I was left with the huge dreaded task of trying to lose it again. To reach my goal weight, I knew I had to do a number of things to make it easier for me, not only to lose weight, but also to keep it off. Being of Indian descent, I have always loved my food and eating. So I was not going to eat less, but I was going to have to change things to get my calories down without feeling totally tortured. What I realized is that there are hidden calories everywhere, and therefore with just a bit of adjustment, I could save thousands of calories without depriving myself of nutritious food. This was going to be so important for my weight loss journey, so I didn't feel deprived and I could stick to my plan. So I'm going to tell you some of my secrets today on how I cut calories by making some easy adjustments. Hi, my name is Dr. Sebely Pal. I'm a professor in bariatric medicine, a clinical weight loss expert, and a registered nutritionist. I've also published over 90 papers in nutrition and fitness, so I believe I have the credibility to speak on this subject. And before I forget, please like and subscribe if you're new to my channel for new videos every week, and share them with friends and family who might benefit from them. With your support, I can keep making these free videos to help you. So let's get into it. When you're trying to lose weight, it's obvious that you have to eat less than you burn. But this can be done in various ways. How you choose to do this is entirely up to you, but you must follow some basic principles to keep your calories low. Now, calories in food are more deceptive than you might expect. You could think you're consuming something really healthy or low in calories, but it turns out in some instances, it may actually be the same as eating a cheeseburger. So today, I will tell you some hidden calories in food that I avoided to keep my calorie intake lower so that my weight loss journey was easier and achievable. Number 1, seasoning salts, taco spices, and stock powders. Seasoning salts and stock powders can be sources of crazy amounts of hidden calories, fat, and carbs. If you look at the ingredient label, many seasoning salts and stock powders contain added sugars and starches to enhance the flavor and texture. The problem is that small serving sizes of these products written on the label are really misleading. Initially, the carb or fat content per serving might seem really low. It can add up really quickly if you use them more than the recommended amount of 1 teaspoon. For example, when I cook, I use these heavy-handed to flavor my food, but they can add up to a couple of 100 grams of carbs very quickly in a meal that I'm cooking for my family. It's just extra calories I don't need. Many seasoning blends also contain added sugars to enhance flavor. Some products also include modified food starch, dextrose, maltodextrose, and high fructose corn syrup, which are carbohydrates that can spike blood sugar levels and are hidden calories. Ingredients like cornstarch, potato starch, and other thickeners are often used in stock powders and contribute to the high carbs and calories. In addition, ingredients like MSG and other flavor enhancers can also contribute to calorie count. Some seasonings also include oils or fats, which can increase the calorie content. For example, certain spice mixes might have added vegetable oil or butter flavorings. These ingredients can significantly increase the fat content, equivalent to a pack of French fries, which you don't need. So when I was trying to manage my carb, fat, or calorie intake, I just made my own seasoning, taco blends, gravy, and stock at home using whole spices and herbs. This way, I was able to control exactly what went into my food. Number 2, condiments and dressings like mayonnaise, salad dressings, and ketchup can also add up significant calories to your meal because of the hidden calories. A single spoon of mayonnaise contains around 90 calories, and therefore it's easy to use more than this small amount, especially in wraps and salads. Many salad dressings, especially creamy ones, can also add significant calories. A single serving of ranch dressing, for example, can be up to 150 calories. The problem is that many condiments also contain oils, sugars, and starches that increase their calorie content. You just have to read the label carefully to help you spot these hidden ingredients. It's very easy to make these oversights because the serving sizes listed on the condiment labels are often very small. For example, a serving might be just a teaspoon, but we usually use much more, leading to a higher calorie intake. Things like aioli and specialty sauces are also particularly calorie dense. For instance, a small side of garlic aioli can add nearly 400 calories. However, if you make your own homemade dressings and condiments, you can control the ingredients and reduce added sugars and fats. For example, I use Greek yogurt for a creamy texture and dressings, but I add spices, stevia, garlic, and onion powder to give it flavor. Now, ketchup and barbecue sauces also often contain a lot of added sugars. A teaspoon of ketchup is about 20 calories, but we generally tend to use more, so it can add up really quickly. Choosing low-calorie or no sugar-added versions, if available, is one way to mitigate this or not have them at all. For example, instead of using ketchup, I use chili sauce to flavor my food, and because of the heat, I can only use a small amount, which is one way of keeping the calories down. Number 3, eating out and overeat should be for special occasions. To lose weight, I had to seriously decrease my eating out and using these services like Uber Eats. Eating out can be a major source of hidden calories due to the larger portions and added fats, sugars, and salts. Even healthy options like salads can be calorie-laden if they include high-calorie dressings and toppings. Restaurants often serve larger portions than what you may actually eat at home, leading to overconsumption of calories. When I go out, I eat everything on my plate, which also doesn't help either. Furthermore, I find that many bought and restaurant meals can also be very low in protein content because protein is a very inexpensive ingredient. Therefore, carbohydrates such as pasta, rice, and potatoes are often used as fillers, which can significantly increase your calorie intake. The added problem is that many restaurant dishes often use added fats, sugars, and salts to enhance flavor. On top of that, many dishes are prepared using methods such as frying. It can be tricky to know exactly what ingredients and how much of them are used. I feel this lack of transparency makes it difficult to gauge the calorie content accurately. So what can you do about this? Well, some restaurants provide nutritional information online. Reviewing this before ordering can help you make healthier choices like grilled, baked, or steamed dishes instead of fried ones. Uber Eats may not be much better either. Many of the items available are no more than just convenient foods, which are often calorie-dense and less nutritious, like burgers, pizzas, and fried food. So that's why I generally cook at home as much as possible so that I can ensure that I can use fresh ingredients and control the number of calories in a meal. I know that cooking at home can be really time-consuming, especially if you have to go to the grocery store, do the prep work, and clean afterwards. And when you're tired, it's probably the last thing you want to do, which is why so many find it easier just to call Uber Eats with the press of a button. But it's important to remember that eating home-cooked meals, whenever possible, will serve you better for your weight loss journey and maintenance. So if you're not a big fan of cooking, try making one-pot meals using a slow cooker or prepping meals in advance to create healthy and delicious meals with less effort. Number 4, protein bars. I used to eat a lot of protein bars because they were so convenient. When I was really busy, I also used to think that they were healthy, but now I know that many protein and nutrition bars are high in calories, contributing to weight gain if not consumed in moderation or not at all. They often contain added sugars and fats to enhance the taste, which can increase their caloric density. Many protein bars often contain between 200 to 300 calories per bar. Even though these are often marketed as health food, not all protein bars are created equal. Some bars are essentially glorified candy bars with added protein, which can be very misleading if you're trying to lose weight. If you're not careful, you can easily exceed your daily caloric intake, hindering your weight loss efforts. Despite being caloric dense, protein bars may not be as filling as whole meal with lean proteins. Therefore, the lack of satiety can also lead to overeating later on in the day. And this is what used to happen to me. Ingredients like maltodextrin and corn syrup solids are also used to bulk up bars and improve texture. And these fillers can add unnecessary carbs and calories. Some protein bars also contain significant amounts of added sugars to enhance flavor, which can lead to increased calorie intake and potentially spikes blood sugar levels. In addition, ingredients like sucralose, aspartame, and acetyl sulfate potassium are often used to sweeten protein bars without added calories. While they do reduce the sugar content, they may cause digestive issues and other health concerns. Some studies suggest that regular consumption of sucralose may trigger insulin release and potentially lead to insulin resistance. So maltitol and sorbitol are sugar alcohols regularly used to sweeten bars while keeping the calorie count low, but they still can cause a slight increase in blood sugar and insulin levels. Many protein and nutrition bars may also contain unhealthy fats and therefore have a false health claim when marketed as healthy or low fat. Palm oil and other processed plant oils are commonly used in protein bars, and these oils can be high in saturated fats and therefore may not be the healthiest choice. In addition, to extend shelf life and improved texture, protein bars often contain preservatives like BHT and emulsifiers like soy lecithin. These additives are controversial when it comes to health. Although I used to use protein bars because they were so convenient, many contain artificial ingredients that did not align with my health goals. Relying so heavily on nutrition bars can also result in an imbalanced diet, as they may lack essential nutrients found in whole foods such as fiber, vitamins and minerals. So now, on the rare occasion that I do eat a protein bar, I look for healthier bars made with whole food ingredients like nuts and seeds, dried foods, and sweeteners such as stevia. I also usually choose bars with higher fiber content and lower sugar to help me feel fuller for longer and support digestive health. I'm always mindful of the calorie content of these bars and how they fit into my overall daily intake. I also make my own protein bars at home for myself and the kids, which is another great way to control the ingredients and to avoid artificial additives. There are many simple recipes available online that use whole natural ingredients. However, I generally choose not to eat store-bought protein bars anymore, as I feel I'm better off eating a proper meal with better nutrition value and often fewer calories. Number 4, stay away from detox teas, drinks, and diets. I know it may be tempting to try a quick weight loss detox diet drink if you're carrying excess baby weight or just extra weight. But trust me, I thought about using them when I was at my biggest weight. And I have to tell you that these are just gimmicks, and they completely backfire. Even though you might lose some weight initially and quickly, you'll probably gain it back just as fast, and it might even be harder to lose weight next time. This is because these low-calorie detox teas often involve severe calorie restriction and lack protein, causing muscle mass breakdown and decreasing your metabolic rate. When you return to your regular eating habits, you tend to regain the weight you lost and often end up gaining even more. There's really little scientific evidence to support the effectiveness of detox drinks and diets. Many detox products are marketed with exaggerated claims that lack transparency about their ingredients and potential side effects, so please beware. Even though detox diet drinks are often marketed as a quick way to cleanse the body and promote weight loss, these detox diets can actually be harmful because they eliminate entire food groups. This can lead to vitamin and mineral nutrient deficiencies. Some detox diet drinks, especially those that involve excessive water intake or diuretics, can lead to an imbalance of electrolytes. This can cause symptoms like dizziness, headaches, and in severe cases, heart problems. Detox diets that involve fasting or consuming only juices can cause significant fluctuations in blood sugar levels. The thing is that the body has its own natural detoxification system, primarily the liver and kidneys, which effectively removes toxins without the need for special drinks or diets. Ironically, some detox products may contain harmful ingredients or contaminants that can increase the toxin load in the body rather than reduce it. Number 5, fruit juices, flavored coffees, and sport drinks. Long ago, I used to be addicted to Diet Coke. I felt like I just needed the fizz factor to get through my day and didn't realize the health ramifications of them. Thank God I don't crave them anymore, but I know many people who currently feel the same need for regular and diet sodas. However, as you know, sodas can be packed with sugars and calories. The sugars in sodas are in the form of high fructose corn syrup, with a can of soda containing up to 150 calories. Regular consumption of sugary sodas has been shown to lead to weight gain and has been associated with metabolic syndrome, which is a cluster of conditions that increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Some studies also suggest that phosphoric acid in normal and diet sodas can interfere with calcium absorption, potentially weakening the bones. Flavored coffees are not much better either, as they are not only loaded with sugar, but also contain artificial flavorings. These chemicals might have a potential health risk and can cause hormone disruption. I used to think fresh fruit juices were super healthy, as they are natural, colorful, and have no preservatives. However, as many of you would know, packed full of sugar and calories that don't necessarily make you full. You're better off eating the whole fruit with the skin, as the fiber content will be more filling. For the same reason, I stopped drinking sports drinks a long time ago when exercising. These drinks contain significant added sugars, which can contribute to weight gain, and also often contain artificial colors and flavors. For the average person who exercises moderately, water is usually sufficient for hydration. Sports drinks are designed for high-intensity or endurance activities that need to replenish electrolytes and stay hydrated during this intense exercise. So to lose weight and keep it off, I drink fizzy water all day long, which I just make at home with a glass bottle in my soda machine. I also drink herbal teas with a bit of stevia, so I get the hydration, but I get the added satisfaction of sipping on something that tastes good. I also mix 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with a glass of water with stevia and a dash of cinnamon for taste, which can also help sugar metabolism. I made a whole video about this if you want more information. I also add slices of lemon, cucumber, and a few mint leaves in a jug of water to drink during the day. Number 4. Now, last but not least, yogurt. I used to eat a lot of yogurt and still do. However, flavored yogurts often contain a lot of sugars, which can contribute to weight gain and other health issues. A single serving can have more sugar than a candy bar. Some yogurts also contain artificial sweeteners, colors, and preservatives. In addition, full-fat yogurts can also be high in saturated fats, which may not be suitable if you're trying to manage your fat intake. If so, you can try low-fat or non-fat versions that can help mitigate this. Some yogurts, especially those with added toppings like granola or fruit compotes, can also be quite calorie-dense. While yogurt is often great for its probiotic content, not all yogurts contain live cultures. It's always a good idea to check the label for sugar and probiotic content. So every night after dinner, I usually have low-fat Greek plain yogurt with thawed organic frozen fruit with a sprinkle of stevia. This seems to control my sugar cravings quite well, and I feel like I've had dessert. In conclusion, losing weight can be pretty simple if you follow the simple rule of calories in versus calories out. However, it would be better if you had some strategies to make this journey easier so that you're not constantly torturing your body and your brain. Unfortunately, I don't have time in this video to go through everything I had to do to lose weight and keep it off. However, removing the hidden calories and gimmicky foods makes it just a bit easier to keep your calorie count lower without foregoing calories in good, nutritious food. Although I do love forbidden food like ice cream, chocolate, and chips once in a while, my diet is pretty diverse with lots of plants and protein. Walking has also played a huge role in my weight loss journey, and I will list my walking videos in the description below if you're interested. I love to hear what you take away from these videos, so please be sure to comment. Click on the link below to download my free weight loss guidebook or to watch more videos like this. But to really get the results you want, please make sure you come back to next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Dr. Sebely Pal. See you next week.